Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. And hope you're all having a wonderful day. Before we start, I want to know, how is my audio? Because from my side, I can hear it sounds okay, but I want to other people's take, if it's too loud, if it's not loud enough. Yeah, how is your day? All your days going? You know, for me, I actually had an okay day. I'm still not 100%. Like yesterday, I'd mentioned that I'd felt a little, how can I say, not sick, but like a little off. You know, like a little low energy or whatnot. For today, I'm not like 100%, but I do feel a lot better. I did go for my morning walk, which I'm always so happy that I'm able to do that. I have the privilege of living very close to the beach, and I am very much a beach person. So I love, going out, walking, and etc. It's very fun, re-energizes me every day. But how are you all doing? What's going on with your life? Anything new, anything fun? I mean, it is early in the week. It's the beginning of the week, or beginning of the work week. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like I did a stream yesterday. I shared a little bit of my game, just a little bit. Today we're gonna continue this drawing that's taken forever. I don't know why. I guess I just talked way too much. At least that's what I'm assuming, since we haven't made much progress. But we will be finishing. I promise we will finish today. And I have here, of course, I have Ghost. He does all the drawing as I do all the talking. See? Perfect. But yeah, like I said, it's okay if people just want to lurk. That's fine. We can listen to music, hang out, and just draw. I'll wait a little bit more just to see if people stumble in, curious, like, hey, what's going on here? Doing Fakemon drawing, in particular, I'm doing my take of a mega evolution. Which more I look at it, I feel like I could have added a lot more to it, but I just want to finish it at this point, just because I felt like I kept dragging it on, if you know what I mean. But yeah, okay, so let's dive in. Let's see what. Okay, where were we? Okay, so we did the flats. So now maybe we could do the line art a little bit. So we do have the line art, of course. And let's do the colors, right? I think that would be a good idea. Let's go with, let's see, what do we use? We're gonna use the G pen. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bigger. There we go. Right? That's probably a lot better now. Now, this, oh, no, do not. Want to delete the eyes. Which, actually, thinking about it, what color should the eyes be? Should they be yellow like these? That'd be interesting. Or should they just be more flame-like? Because originally, I was just thinking, I wasn't really thinking that far. I was like, oh, we'll just do that with the little eyes and stuff. But I don't know. Like, now that I think about it, we could try like a few different things and see what people think. Right? See, look, this is already changing it drastically, right? If just is like, it's one of those things, like I love line art, I do. But sometimes not having a line really gives it more emphasis of the lines. I'm actually, if you look at my original stuff, my original characters from my game, I tend to use very thick lines. I like that kind of almost like a graphic, like a poppy art style. And it's funny, I was thinking today actually, because I'd recently just started sharing some older videos as shorts. And someone was commenting that they would have liked if I would have made it more derpy looking. Like the character's like, oh, it's true. I do really like that derpy look to it. And I was thinking I should probably exaggerate more my designs. I was like, okay, maybe like, I was like, okay, in the near future, I will definitely exaggerate my designs a lot more. I feel like that's something I could do, you know, and then like, see, like this already gives it like a glow effect, you know. But yeah, I actually heard, I didn't see it, but I heard like some YouTuber was talking about Mega Chandelier. Apparently it was leaked or something, like, or information on it was leaked, how it's like a multi-tier chandelier. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, mine doesn't look anything like that, but this is my take, which would have like, instead of having the 2 arms, would have the 4 arms. I thought it'd be really fun, almost like not a spider, I guess kind of like, or more like an octopus that hangs out on the ceiling, you know, so it's like latching onto the ceiling. I think that'd be kind of fun. Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's like, imagine it's like hanging on top of the ceiling or whatnot. It's like, whoop, on the ceiling. So it'll be hanging there. I'll probably add like maybe like some will-o-wisps. I think that would really, really make it pop, right? I think that would be really cool to add that to it. And then after I finish it, maybe we could do a new sketch. Like maybe see people suggest, hey, maybe like a Fakemon or another, like a redesign or an Evo or a Mega, whatever you guys think. You know, these drawing streams are just to hang out, you know, hang out with people, get to know me, what I'm doing, what I'm into, you know. So like I am making an action adventure game heavily inspired on Caribbean mythology. So that is like my main project. So this is like, you know, just to like I almost consider it like a practice. You know, I always feel like if you do art, you should practice your art outside of your main thing. You should also do it as like a way of challenging yourself. Or like how people are like, oh, I'm terrible at drawing hands. Well, then you should draw hands. A lot of hands. That is the best way to get good. Okay, so where was I? I was here. And what is this? Oh, that is like a gradient. Alright. Okay. So now let's move into like some. See, I don't know. What do you guys think? So like little. I like these little I'll do it on a lot of my art. Which like these little highlights. You know, I like doing these things. Don't know why. I always thought they were very fun. Maybe the highlight should be in the inside, yeah? No. Wait a minute. It's literally producing light. I don't know. I'm just going to do it on this side. And then I'll figure it out after. Right? Let's do it on the side. Let's do it on the outside. This side, I mean. But yeah, like, how is all your days going? So like I said earlier, I had a busy day. You know, even if I did feel a little low energy, you know, I did feel a little low energy, but I did a couple of things. Like I said, I went out, you know, had breakfast, of course. I just basics of every day, the dailies. You know, I don't know what your dailies are, but mine is breakfast and drop it off my daughter. And then, of course, going for a walk. I love going for walks. I usually, since I moved, I go for beach walks. Which I am, like I said, again, I am so lucky. This before I had a nice view. You know, we were down this trail. It wasn't bad, but it was in the city, and it's like, you just see houses. Where here, I actually like seeing nature and stuff. I've seen turtles even. Like, not even joking, I've seen turtles. If you go early in the morning, you will see a ton of neat animals. And turtles is one of them. So I've seen turtles. I've seen a bunch of crabs. You know, also really cool that since there are turtles near the beach, at the beach where I go to, I've actually seen baby turtles. I saw 2 baby turtles so far. And that is so cool. And I don't know if any of you like, what's it called? like nature and whatnot. But if you do, you know, because I'm living in Florida, so I would definitely suggest going early to the beach, and you'll see so many neat animals. You know, that's if you like the beach. Of course, if you don't like it, you don't have to. What is this? I'm gonna do like a rim light, just for fun. And then later we'll like blend them like a little bit. I'll give them like a softer, because right now they're like super harsh. So look at that. That's looking so fun. Right? Isn't that fun? I think up there it doesn't look right. Okay. I'll continue doing it over here. Actually, I'm feeling this light isn't right. Let's go with a different color. Let's go with this color. Ooh, I like that. It's so that's where it's at. Not that other color I did before. You know, this is where it is at. Look at that. I like this already. I was thinking later I'll make like a fun little post or something with it. And actually, well, no, it's still far. I was gonna say we're like getting into that spooky mood of Halloween and stuff, but realistically, Halloween's far. I know, like you go to like the what's it called, like a convenience stores and stuff. They already have Halloween decorations, which is incredible. It's too much. It's like, come on, calm down. Like we're still in summer. Yeah, I think we're still in like summery weather. Come on, it's still hot. I don't think we should get into the Halloween mood yet. But I was at like where was it? I think it was a Walmart. I was at Walmart not that long ago, and they already had Halloween stuff up, and I was like, okay, that is okay, whatever. If you want, you could have your Halloween stuff already. But I feel like it's way too early. Okay, now that I've done this, or that we've done this, let's go with, okay, let's smudge them a little bit. So I think it looks a lot better when you smudge them. Actually, I'll do the finger. So look, you could do this. See, that's like not that bad. Do I want to do it to that one too? Maybe. I might. Actually, hold it. We will. Look at that. That looks so much better already. Almost instantly made it like look 10 times better. Right? I think it's already looking really different. And look at that. Going for the highlight and this rim light. Okay. Do some of that. A little bit over here. Actually, you know, I'm not liking this. I'm gonna erase we're gonna erase this part. I'm not digging that. I feel like it should be different. Yeah, what do you think? You guys all think it should be a little different? But okay, let's move it over here. Yeah, okay. See, it is not bad. Is it perfect? No, of course not. That's not what we're going for. We're just going for fun doodles and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna add. Let's add this to it. Is that one? Yeah, look at that. A little bit more of that on that. Just a little bit. You know, just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. Should we add some elsewhere? What about over? What do you think? This thing? Oh, actually, hold up. Does that look alright? A little bit. I don't like this one, but the other two, I don't think they look too bad. You know? Look at that. Yeah, okay. That is not bad. Okay. So no, wait, actually, let's go back to, we're gonna get this color. And I think we're gonna do the lighting in here. You know what I'm talking about? Let's do it in here. Okay, we're gonna do something like this. I was thinking, like these, because it is lighting in here, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's do. I know you're like, what is going on? I'm gonna smudge it. Don't worry. Or I mean, Ghost is gonna smudge it. He's gonna smudge it for us. Look at that. And isn't that already a lot better? Because it is a ghost, a ghostly glow. You know, so it shouldn't really look perfect. Or actually, maybe I'll do a little more. Hold it. Or we're gonna do a little more. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. But yeah, okay, but and I was saying earlier, I had mentioned that I'm working on a game. I'm working on an action adventure game heavily based on Caribbean mythology. And you go around island to island helping your friends and helping creatures, and you could actually make friends with the creatures and the creatures will help you. That is why I'm so, like, I am heavily inspired by Pokemon. I love Pokemon. It is such a fun like series and IP or whatever. You know, I grew up on it. I love playing it. I'm lucky enough that I have a daughter and I can share that too. And I was like, you know what? I want to make my own game. Not saying Pokemon is great. You know, like if Pokemon made their own version, that'd be cool too. But I have my own ideas and I don't want to make a turn-based game. I want to make an action game. I'm going to take a little bit of sip of water. One moment, please. But yeah, like I was saying, so I want to do my own take, and I was like, okay, I want to do my own idea, my own, like, yeah, okay, Oni. I mean, are there other games similar? Maybe. I mean, I have my own idea. I have some ideas that I'm gonna do in the game that I haven't seen yet. So I'm curious how that's gonna be. You know what I mean? And if you are interested in that, I do like little mini devlogs every Monday and what is it, Wednesday. Monday and Wednesdays I do my little mini ones. So I'll be doing one tomorrow if you are interested in that. And if you really like what I'm doing, you could like, subscribe to my videos and to this so other people could also find me. And if you want, you can even share the videos to your friends. You know, maybe one of your friends is like, oh, this guy is pretty neat. Maybe, we'll see. And that would be cool if other people started sharing my videos and they could see my progress in my game, as all my progress will be shared here. Actually, hold it, I'm looking at this. I feel like something's missing. Which one is it? It is, no, I think it is this one, yeah? I'm gonna add that to it. What do you think? Does it look interesting? I'm gonna blur it a little bit, just because I was looking at it and I'm like, it looks off to me. Something like that, because it feels like now it's like an orb. Well, because that's the thing, is it actually an orb? Because I don't think I've ever seen the top of it, because it's just a flame, right? It's usually attached. Should I attach it, or should I leave it like this? Now that I look at it, I'm like, it might have actually looked better if it was detached or attached. Because I originally did it for fun because I thought it'd been interesting. But now that I'm looking at it, maybe, no, you know, I'm gonna stick with it. Whatever. We're not gonna stress about it. It's for fun anyways. Let's go, where was it? Where were we doing? So yeah, we were doing this. Doing like this weird, like a weird little effect or something, you know? And then let's actually, it's almost like a ripple effect. This is what we're going with. What is going on? No. Oh, this is the wrong layer. I was like, why does it look weird? No. This one. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. I think we're gonna leave it like that, right? It's not looking too bad. Almost, I feel like we should add, not add, change the mouths. You know, the eyes and stuff. So I do like them, but let's try it. Hold up. Let's go with these. Okay, let's go with this one. Huh? No. Oh, okay, I see. This one. Oh, God, no. Let's put it on top. Yeah, okay. So now, let's see how the mouth is gonna look. What do you think? No, I don't like that. Yeah, that looks wonky, right? I think that doesn't look right. Oh, you know what we could do? Do the flip. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We are gonna do this. So for the inside of the mouth, we're doing this. And then the eyes, we're doing the glow. Yeah, look at that. And then we're gonna do this. Okay, that's gonna look good, right? But obviously we need the lines to reflect that. So look at that. There we go. Already changed drastically. Yeah, okay, let's go back. Yeah, look, there we go. That already changed it so much. Oh, no. That changed it so much, right? Okay, I think we're gonna go around to these things then. Oh, that looks so cute already. Look at that. Oh, I like that. So let's go into this one and do the same. So do that. And let's go to the next mouths over here. Yeah. Now I look at it, I did it so sloppily. But I don't mind. Like I said, I'm not stressing about this. Is this for fun? Should this be like this? Yeah, I think so. You know, let's actually do that. Just looking at it. I think the lines should have been colored in. Yeah, let's color these lines in. Yeah. Oh, actually. That looks not bad, actually. Hold on. Well, now that we're doing this, I know you're like, man, you just keep adding more stuff to this drawing, aren't you? Yes. But that's part of the fun. It's, you know, like I said, I'm not being precious with this. This isn't like, oh my God, no one's paying me to do this. I'm doing it because I want to. This is fun. And, you know, after this, we could do something else. We could do we could do another Fakemon, or we could do whatever. It doesn't even have to be Pokemon. We could do something else. Something completely different. You know? Alright, look at that. Look at that. That is so fun. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I kind of like that creepy face over here. Huh. Actually looking at it. What do you all think is better? These creepy faces? Or like this that's like... You know, I think we're going to do this. We're going to do this just because I looked at it again. I'm like, you know what? I think it's more fun. Alright, let's go with the smaller one. But yeah, like I said, oh yeah, so yesterday I was sharing my game. I was showing one of the characters. His name is Scory. If you're curious about him, you can watch that. Of course, it's really short. It's only a few minutes. You know, all my minis are short. I don't know if what I'm gonna share tomorrow. I haven't decided. I might actually share more of him, or I might share something else. Because last time I just showed a few sketches of him, the 3D model in Substance. I was thinking, I'll see. I might share just like another character. I think I'll do that. I'll share another character. Just because I think that's the thing I'm going to do for now. And then maybe next week. yeah, maybe next week I could share like some animations. I think that'd be fun. Just like to get in that mood. Just like also because I'm not like I said, I'm a little cut, like a little low energy this week. So I think I should save the higher energy, you know, sharing that for when I have a little more energy, where I feel a little higher energy. So I'm looking at this. Okay, this looks fun like that, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going back. Let's go back to this and color in these eyeballs. Not the eyeballs, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like the eyes, the circles of the eyes. I think that's a little more fun, at least for me. I don't know about you all. You know, whoever's interested in seeing it. You tell me if you think this looks fun, because I think it looks super fun. Right? Look at that. And actually, no, I'm gonna do this, and then I will change these lines. Just because, like, now that I zoomed in on them, I looked at them, these lines aren't the best. You know? So there's actually something fun. I don't know about you all, but there's a fun thing. I was thinking about doing maybe in like a video or something, because I like doing this thing, or at least I used to like doing this thing in like when I was in college and stuff. So I would like do like a little wheel or something. I'd like do like a randomizer, like a random number generator, or like a dice. Dice usually was my favorite. So I would have like these numbers, like different like categories or whatnot, and roll a dice, and then I would draw based on that, as like that was like my kind of my exercises. It was so fun, and I was thinking maybe I could do something like that, maybe as a video or a live stream if people think that would be fun. But I don't know how I'd do the dice. If I do like what would I do, you know? Okay, so I think this looks pretty good, right? Now maybe I should just add like effects or something. I think, yeah, I think some effects would be really cool. So I'm gonna flatten. Like, what? You're gonna flatten it? Yes, I'm gonna flatten it. Are you crazy, Robin? You want to change something? I'm not gonna change nothing. This is just for fun. You know, we are having fun, so I just plan it. Okay, so now. Let's go. No, actually, let's do the dark. Do the dark. Okay, no, bigger. Yeah. Okay, something like this, right? Boom, boom. Little orbs floating around. How many do you think? Like this? Something like that, right? That's not too bad, I think. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna smudge them. No, I want a bigger smudge. Let's go, yeah, like a big smudge. Yeah, no. I think something like that. Ooh, look at that, it's gonna be fun. Right, I think something like that. I think that's not too bad. And then from here, let's do one of these little babies. Like this. One of these. Or actually, no, hold up. We're gonna go back. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna do it from the bottom. Yeah, look at that. That's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fun. Okay, so we did that. Now you're like, okay, well, what are you gonna do from here? Smudge it again. Nope. Smudge it again. Look at that. Ooh, doesn't that change it? Oh my god. Look at it. Look at it. Nope. Nope. Okay. No. Alright. That's alright. So these. Oh, and I missed one over here. How did we miss this? Okay. Now do it again over here. Ooh, doesn't that? No. I'm not sold on some of these. hold up. I know I'm gonna, you know what? We're going back. I'm gonna do this, and then this. I think that smudge technique I was doing, it looked okay, but like it wasn't like amazing. So instead we're gonna do a different kind of smudge. We're gonna blur it instead. I think that's gonna be a little better. We're gonna make it small. That's like humongous. I don't know why I chose that, such a big one. Yeah, it's I think that looks a little better. A little more fun. Right? Isn't that cool? I actually think this is like not a bad piece. And then I'm gonna add the regular finger smudge. You know, just to add a little bit more to it. No. Let's go with like a big one. Yeah. Huh? What do you think? Oh. How's that looking? No, that looks odd. That looks really odd. Okay, I think that's not too bad. Right? Okay. So I think... And let's add... Let's give it like a... No. Let's make these flat. And then, any interesting effect you could give this? No, that was pointless. Overlay... No, I can't even tell. This one disappeared completely. Soft light? Nah. Let's see. Screens. No, I'm not digging that. Let's go. Well, you know what? We're just gonna leave it normal. Whatever. Maybe do like a little transparency, maybe. Right? That's not too bad. I think that is probably the best thing we're gonna get for now. Oh no, actually, hold up. I want to do one thing. I actually like doing this. A lot of people don't like this, but no, that's not what I want. So there's actually one thing I really like this. Okay, I do like Clip Studio, but there are a few things I feel that in Photoshop is a little easier to do. I mean, if you know, I mean, like I've mainly just played around with Clip Studio. I haven't actually gone like a deep dive or anything. I've just done the drawings and whatnot, and like, okay, but I don't really actually look into the how to do stuff, the extra stuff, the tutorials. I haven't looked into too many. If you know any, please tell me. I'm very curious. Like I mainly just see like there's like fun brushes and stuff. But if you tell me, please leave in the comments or whatever. That'd be great. But okay, so now I was gonna do this. I'm gonna do something fun. So we are gonna make, let's do like an outline. Just because I always like that little pop outline effect. I always thought it was really fun. Now let's do a big one. Yeah. And then we're gonna grab okay, let's see what that looks like. And I don't know. What do you think? I think it looks alright. Like it looks fun, but I think I want to do something to it. Let's rasterize it. Right? So we're gonna rasterize it. And then I'm gonna do that blur effect that I did earlier. Remember? So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Just to the flamey parts, you know, to the little flames. I want to do that little blur effect that I did earlier. I think it gives it that ghostly appeal, you know, right? It's not too bad. I think it looks fun. I think is it there? I'm not sure. But do I know what I want to add? No, I don't. You know what, actually, maybe texture. What do you think? Something like that, like some textures? I think we could do that. I think we could add some textures. Because I know a lot of people like doing that. So I'm thinking, like, some people do like this thing or whatever. And then they will do like an overlay. Oh, that looks awful. No. What do they do? They do like a multiple or something. No? No, that didn't work. Okay, no, that's not what I'm thinking. Oh, maybe they do the black. Do you know what they do? Because I know a lot of people do this thing. They'll do like a wiggly line, and then they'll blur it or something. They'll do like a big blur in the black. And then they make it like semi-transparent, I guess. Let's see. Maybe something like this, or I don't know. Actually, one effect that I like, I think it's neat. Oh, that's... No, that doesn't look good. Not to me. Hey, bienvenido, Lourdes. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just finishing that doodle that I was working on for like 3 or 4... I don't even know how many streams I've been working on this. I was just been messing around. Like that one time I was talking so much I forgot to do anything. I was just talking. I was like, oh man, I looked and I was like, wait, I didn't do anything. So yes, I'm pretty much finishing. I'm just thinking like maybe some like final textures or something. Oh, actually, you know what? I just remembered. Here's a texture that I'm actually a big fan of. I've used it in a few things. I usually use it when I'm pretending to like a terrestrial thing. So I have like a brush. It's like a, what's it called? It is this interesting brush I found. I would wish I could tell you what the brush is called, but it is in Japanese. So I don't know. So it looks like this. Right? You're like, ew, that looks weird. So you go like this, right? And then it's like clip it. You're like, ew, that doesn't look good. You're like, Oni, that doesn't look good. I'm like, yeah, I know, hold up. I'm not done. So from here, you could do like a multiply. And then I do like a little, just a light. So it gives like an interesting texture to it, I think. I don't know about you, but I think it looks neat. So I think that looks fun. And I almost want to give it like a highlight. You know? No, that is not what I was looking for. I want to give it like a highlight, right? No, that looks awful. I don't know, I feel like it's missing something. Like when I look at it, I'm like, it looks fine, but I want it to have more. You know, it's like I want to add more to it. The never-ending drawing. It keeps getting more and more to it. Let's see. Nope. Does that look okay? It's like a little shine. He's not even shine. I mean, he is like, I think he is supposed to be shiny. But I think I'm gonna end it with, this is gonna be the drawing, right? Oh, you know what? Last effect. I was like, you're like, geez, Oni, come on, calm down. So I'm gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna go over everything. You're like, what? Why? Hold up. I'm gonna show you. So this is like a fun effect that I like. It gives it almost like an old feel. So I'll do it maybe like 25. Yes, we'll do like 25. You're like, okay, what are you doing? I know, hold up, I will show you. So you do this, and then you just reduce it to where it feels right. I think something like that. And it gives this like effect where everything looks old. And I think it looks fun, right? At least that's for me. I don't know about you. I think it looks fun. It's like a fun little design. And what do you think? You guys think it looks good? Looks bad? With the texture, no texture. Hey, welcome in, Luzvelia, Florida. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm literally just finishing up a drawing that I've been working on for I don't know how many streams now. I think it was like 2 or 3, to be honest. One of the streams I was just chatting the whole time, so I didn't really do anything. But yeah, I think I did this, and I think it looks alright, right? I think we're done with this one. I'm probably gonna do like a post or something, maybe like I haven't thought of an ability that it would get from the mega version, but I'll probably do that. So how's your day? How's either of your guys' day? Anything new? Anything interesting you've been doing? I was saying earlier how I do my dailies. You know, my dailies is like eating breakfast, taking my daughter to school, and going to walk on the beach, which I've many times I've said how I love it so much that I'm very privileged to have that ability. But yeah, and obviously, excuse my voice. I don't know if you've heard my voice before. Today, like I said, I'm not feeling 100%, so my voice isn't like perfect or perfect for to how I feel. I feel like a little low energy today. But again, like I said, how are all you doing? Okay, so we're gonna hide all of these. You're like, what? Yes, we're gonna hide them all. See, we're gonna hide it, and now we could doodle. Any thoughts? Any particular doodles you want to do? Anything in mind? Actually, Flip doesn't really do anything. Okay. Flipping doesn't do anything if there's nothing on. Hey, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to start crying. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? You know, like I said, I was thinking, if there's no suggestions, I have something in mind that I was seeing the other day. Since the other day I saw a baby turtle, I was thinking, you know, it'd be a fun thing to draw. I could draw a baby turtle, but what could I do to the baby turtle? You know? What could we do? So I was thinking, so the baby turtle that I saw, it kept like spinning around in circles. And I'll say maybe like a spinning turtle. That could be interesting. Right? I don't know. I mean, you tell me. What do you guys think? Do you think a spinning turtle would be neat? Maybe like a breakdancing turtle? Or I don't know. How would I draw a breakdancing turtle? Okay, let's go. Let's pick some colors. So we're a big fan of using okay. No. Let's go with this. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna do a turtle Fakemon creature. So something like this. Obviously they have a big head. Usually Pokemon has very much like a plushy look to them. You know? So I'm thinking the turtle is gonna be like this, maybe? No, wait. What? Okay, let's see. So the turtle has like this kind of thing going on for it. See, I'm not feeling that pose off the bat. I'm looking at it. Like, yeah, it's not a very fun pose. You know, I don't want it just to be hanging out. Like, yes, we could do like a little turtle where it's just like hanging out or whatever. And it has like the shell and it has like this thing going on, but that's so blah, you know? Actually, I was thinking because I want like a fun pose for it. No, already I'm looking at this like, no, not even close to what I'm thinking. So what could be a fun pose we could go with? Also, it'll be less precious. I'm gonna make it chunky. I'm gonna make this the brush chunky. So let's do. I'm thinking, what could we play with? So I think. Excuse me. It might not need to cough. So let's do something like this. And right, I think something like a. Should it be like a standing turtle? I don't know. There's like more to think about it. I don't know. Like, should we do maybe? Oh, maybe it's like looking. Oh, like looking to the side, and it's like kind of like doing a side pose. That'd be interesting. Move this over. Just because I feel like I was going too far down the page. So let's do kind of like maybe like one of these poses. I think that'd be fun, right? What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's like an okay pose, or do you think this is not a good pose to start with? You know? Because this is like the pose I was thinking. I was like, you could do something like this, where it's kind of looking off. But then, like, what would be like the thing, the combo? Because usually Pokemon, like, or like Fakemon. Okay, Fakemon, they do like combos of things. So like I said, I was thinking of a spinning turtle, but doesn't give me spinning when I look at this guy. You know? So what is something that spins? Maybe like a top? Like a spinning top would be fun. You know? So then, okay, so let's redo that. Is we already got the, what's his face? We got Hitmontop, who does like capoeira, which that's cool. That'd be interesting. Those things maybe like a break dancer. You know, like a breakdancing turtle. Let's see. Breakdancing. I'm looking up like a breakdancing pictures right now. And what is like a fun breakdancing pose? Oh, like they do like a lot of handstands. Ooh, that's so fun. Okay, what do you guys think? I could do like a handstand. Right? I know, like one of these. Okay, we'll do the turtle's head like this. And then we're gonna do like one of these poses. So it's like normally like this. So it's kinda like this. And then have like they usually have like their leg up. And one down. You know what I'm talking about? Where you do like this pose where it's like they're doing like they're about to do like a spin or something. Maybe not. Now that I look at him, I think that's gonna be really awkward for a turtle. I don't think that's gonna be it. That's definitely not it. What would a turtle breakdancer look like? Okay, so let's do something like this, right? And then let's go. No. See, again, I'm trying to think of like a fun pose. Because I feel like breakdancing, you need long limbs to do it. And I think it doesn't really work for a turtle. You know? I feel like it would be like too clumsy. Or actually, doesn't Squirtle do something like that? I think he does like a spinning move. Like, I think he hides his arms. So he turns into like a spinning top. Which is interesting, but not really the thing I was thinking about. I was thinking more of like a sea turtle, not a tortoise. Because that's what he is. I don't know. Let's think. Or how about a turtle that spins something like a top? I think that would be fun. Which I actually have a character. Maybe I could show that tomorrow. I have a character who's like a beta fish that has a spinning top. That could be fun. You know, something like that could be neat. All right, let's see. Let's go with, okay. Do like one of these poses. Like one of these. Yeah, okay. That's like a little more like a basic pose where it does like a. So we're going more of like a monster look to it. So it's like, what is it? So it's like a one hand up or something, and then maybe one hand down. Something like that, right? I think that could be fun. And then let's give like the turtle. What kind of turtle are we doing? Are we doing like a turtle on the side eye, or one of the eyes on the side or something? Thinking. Yeah, I think something like that could be kind of cute. And then obviously, since it's a turtle, we'll do like the shell. Right? I think that could look interesting if you played with this concept a little bit more. And so what is it? So he's like doing like an upward motion to his arm, and then he's be throwing. Oh, you know what? He could be throwing his shell. Or he could throw his friend. So it could be like two turtles. That could be fun. Actually. Right? I was just thinking that right now. It could be like one turtle throws the other. And then they would have like these sectioned off areas. That could be actually like a funny, like a duo. Like a duo Pokemon. But Where's the deal with it? Okay, let's give him like little eyes. So what do you think? Something like this where he's throwing his buddy. I think that could be kind of fun. And then we could actually go a little more into depth with that. Okay, so let's lighten that up. And now let's Pokemonify this or whatever. So let's go with... So what are some Pokemon? Turtle Pokemon. Let's see, turtle Pokemon. Oh yeah, so they have, oh, like Turtwig has such a cute mouth. I was like, he has like the overbite or something. What is that? Something what I was thinking. I was thinking because I wanted to be like more of like a tough kid or something. Since they would be spinning they would be spinning each other. So I feel like it would be less derpy and more aggressive. So so let's think. So let's go with these eyes instead. You know what I'm talking about? Where they go like these. The older Pokemon designs had these eyes. Yeah. And then for the mouth, to do even the opposite. No, that looks mean. He looks like he's bullying his friend instead of doing positive things. I was thinking more like they're like playful. No, it looks sad. Not really the look. I was good. Maybe like indifferent. Like indifferent eyes. No, that doesn't work for me. That looks so goofy. Alright, let's see. What eyes could we give him? Because I think I wanted him like a determined face. You know what I mean? So he's gonna have like more like these determined look. I don't want him to look evil, but I do feel like he should be tough. No, he looks derpy there. Right? Something like that. And then go into like what kind of mouth? Like I said earlier, I like the aggressive mouth. Now let's go. Oh, that's not too bad. Right? When it was like three prong, like a 3-prong mouth. I think that could be interesting. He looks a little mean. So we'll probably have to soften him up a little bit. Let's see. Should he have just a round head or should he have like a different kind of head? Thinking about it. Maybe like since he is like a tough kid. I've seen turtles with spikes. It's like spiky looks to them. Maybe he'll have like a little thing on his forehead. Something like this. I think that could be interesting. Right? Something like that. And then give him like, ooh, like let's go with the flipper. Because he is like a sea turtle. I think I was going too far into like the war turtle look to him. I think something like that could be interesting. Right? No, I'm not digging that. I don't know. I feel like should he have the face forward? Yeah, I think he should have the eyes facing forward. Because it does give him that look of like he's determined or whatnot. I'm not sure though about the eyes. Like I'm looking at it. Like, I feel like he should be not as intense. Should he have a little more sleepy? It's kind of like a sleepy eyes. No, I don't know. I'm looking at him like, I don't know. I'm not digging this. I'm not, it's not giving me the vibe that I want. You know? I'm going to play a little more with the design before I actually ended up. Because I know we ended up scrapping it completely. You're like, are you serious? Yes, that is just how it is sometimes. It's funny. Sometimes I will scrap things so many times. It is like kind of insane. Like how many times I'll do a drawing. I'll do like a full drawing and I'll just scrap it. I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it. You know what? Okay. So I said earlier. I thought, like I said, I want to do a turtle. I think it'll be fun. But I wanted a spinning, but I'm not sure how we could get that spinning look to it. Because I feel like the top thing wasn't it. That wasn't it for me. You know, maybe for someone else, they're like, okay, that's cool. But I designed a top character. And it's not giving me that top energy. I'm like, no, I want something else, a little different. If you have any ideas for poses, please tell me. You know, because like I feel like the top is not it. And I was thinking of breakdancing, but breakdancing is so I don't know. I feel like you need long limbs. Actually, you know what? Maybe a long limbed turtle would be interesting. It's almost like a shuckle. You know, so it has like this thing, and then it has the long limbs. Actually, could be really funny. Now that I think about it, that could be really silly and fun to do. Okay, I'm gonna look really quickly. I'm gonna look breakdancing poses. So this is gonna be the middle. This is gonna be the body, right? And then we're gonna go into like maybe one of these. So like the head could be like off to the side. Oh my god, that's gonna be silly. Right? And then one of the arms could be off over here. And then the other arm is gonna be down here. Right? Something like this. And then the legs could be curled up. Just move this down a little bit, just so I get a little more space. So the legs are gonna be over here. So it's almost like a noodly, a little noodly guy. Like I said, like what is? Oh my god, a shuckle, like shuckle, where it's like he's like a rock or whatever in the middle, and then he has these little wiggly things that come out, including his head. I think something like that could be fun. So making it, and I would probably do like a water, what do you call it? Water fighting. Ooh, a water fighting dancer. Oh, we literally just got one with a Fakemon. Okay, that's not. Forget that. Forget I even mentioned it. So I'm thinking that could be like a fun design, but we'll think about a type. Like whatever type you guys all think of, you could tell me. Because I am more than open to other stuff. Thinking something like this, and then maybe he could even have his like. This is good. No, that looks hideous. His face looks so goofy. No, I mean I do like the weird. It looks very cartoony. We can play around with this next time. I'm just thinking, because I was thinking of what idea we could do. Now, I'm not digging the eyes. Thinking, what could we do for this character that would make it interesting? Because yes, they're like break dancers and whatnot. I don't know. We'll think about it for next time. We'll probably do this breakdancing turtle. Maybe we'll play with the pose more. Just because I look at him, yeah, it looks fun, but it's giving me almost like a hand. You know, like here's like the wrist and here's like the fingers, which is also interesting. Maybe like a turtle hand thing that's creepy. But like I said, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And excuse if like I like kind of low energy or whatnot. You know, that's just how it is sometimes. But like I said, thank you so much for hanging out. Please like, subscribe. If you're really, really feeling generous, go to my website, delirium.plus. I have merch. I have a merchandise. I'm selling stickers, selling keychains. I have like a play mat for a game. Like I'm making my video game, but I'm also making a tabletop game that is related to the video game. So if you like that, you can collect them, you can play with them, whatever. But like I said, thank you again for hanging out with me. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time. Well, I'll be here tomorrow, so you can see me tomorrow. All right. See you. Goodbye.